Hello, welcome back. Last time I tried Bus Machine EX mode, and got it done a little better than I expected to. I did notice that I was fighting the bosses in the order they were listed in the single fights. So theoretically I could get to the end of all 16 of those, maybe something would happen. But I would not be able to do that in my current state, unless I took off medals that whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Took off medals that I don't want to take off. It's probably possible to finish this with hard mode and hard hits on. I'm not super interested in grinding that out, though. So, I'm going to go talk to Edel and see what he has to say. Had a little bit of trouble scrounging up, like, where I needed to go next. But that is what I'm going to do, and see what might happen. I forgot to talk to him during the end sequence, but now he gets his moment to shine. I'll save right here. Also Artis, probably nothing to say. Haven't defeated any hard-headed foes yet. No, not at all. Nothing's lost in the world, only found a different ways. That's how life works. So I guess either there are more things to fight, although there can't be, or you just don't have any dialogue for having filled everything out. Yeah, I mean, my bestiary is full. Only thing that's not full is my recipe list, and that's probably not going to change. Hey Team Snakemouth, working hard, eh? Have you noticed anything lately? Well, there ain't any quests coming in, really. Yep, all us! Seriously? It is not proper to boast, but yes, we've helped many. Oh no, I want to see the sprite, it looks weird. Oh, you guys are the best! Yep. Luigi? Luigi who? Artist told me to hand out this menu code to the Explorers of the Month. That's gotta be you, eh? Thank you. Although, this menu code, what could it mean? Okay, I have 3 of those now. This wasn't what I expected. Okay. So they're not all 8 characters. So, what's bothering me is this. That's the only thing I know that could be standing in the way of this. Okay, let's do some cooking. That's what's gonna happen, apparently. Is there anything else in my entire list of anything that indicates that I'm not completely done here? I mean, we know the bestiary is full. We know the recipe book's not. There are a lot still to find here. Ah, are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's not a lot. I mean, it's a few, but it's not a lot. Alright. Let's do some cooking. I'm gonna find 12 recipes. I have a list of some things to try, but this is, oops, gonna take a bunch of inventory management and experimentation. Yes, shush. Alright, let me get prepared and we'll try some cooking experiments. Alright, I've ended up at Crisby's place because I needed some items from this area. As I was looking through this and planning out what to do, I noticed that this actually showed me a recipe. The honey ice cream takes ice cream and honey drop. Ice cream is not in this list. That must be magic ice and flour. I'm surprised I didn't try that combination, but somehow I did not. Bag of flour, magic ice. Do it. Because yeah, just magic ice on its own made the shaved ice. But I haven't done plain ice cream. No, that's a frost pie, never mind. Wait. What? Is it shaved ice? And, I don't think I have any. No, of course not. Why would I have that? Okay. So let's make a... Let's Still have enough berries for this. I might be running low. I should hit up the bank and make sure I have enough for all the stuff I'm doing. So, wait, I made... So yeah, here's the thing. I made honey ice cream once. It involves ice cream, which is something I don't have in here. Some recipes have multiple routes to them. I think I took an alternate route, but that's showing me the main route, which I cannot do currently because I don't know how. So let's shave this ice. Something like frost pie, I imagine, can't be cooked any further. Alright, so I have shaved ice. I think I have 15 items right now. I do. So let's try some other combinations. I had this idea in my head. Berry jam was a thing that was mentioned during the end credits. Succulent berry sounds like a great thing to start with. I have a suspicion it's either succulent berry and like hard seed or something, because this makes a berry platter when it's cooked, right? Or, this is probably going to be a mistake, I think. Could be like, okay, succulent platter flour? Now I've done succulent berry flour, right? Yes, that made the cookies. Will this also make cookies, or will it be something else? I don't know. I did bring 2 succulent berries, so I can try. I wonder if there's anything like... anything that's like 2 of the same ingredient. So succulent berry maybe could make jam. Alright, succulent platter, bag of flour, how about that? It makes something. Is it just the cookies? It is just the cookies. Okay, well, found another route to those. It makes sense. Okay, and the positioning of some of these... Hard seed, clear water. I did that when I was trying to make a clear bomb, which had to be a spicy bomb first. Positioning of some of these made me want to try Danger Shroom with these. I suspect Danger Shroom with those things is just going to make the mushroom will become undangerous and make the same thing as regular mushrooms do. But I should check anyway, because like... Oh, that doesn't even work. No, okay. So it is different. So how about Danger Shroom Aphid Egg? Try that equivalent. Doesn't work. Alright. Yeah, so that's not a substitute for a regular mushroom. I mean, yeah, there's some clumping behavior here, right? Okay, so 2 honey drops does make something. That's a thing with itself. But anyway, yeah, there's clustering. So crunchy leaf aphid egg, crunchy leaf honey drop, succulent berry bag of flour. So like if something's next to something else, it makes it more likely that one of those something else's will be part of the ingredients. So mushroom aphid egg, crunchy leaf mushroom. This could involve mushroom or it could involve hard seed. Hard seed, succulent berry. I tried hard seed and succulent berry together and it made... nothing? I think that made a mistake. Guess it could also be clear water, but I doubt that. Okay, Danger Spud. There's a lot that I have not combined Danger Spud with. I don't think I've put it with flour, so that's a... oh, yes I have. Yam bread, huh. Okay, and dry bread was just flour on its own. But ice cream exists. I made shaved ice. I have shaved ice on me, don't I? I do, and that was going to go with flour. How about that? Like in the same way that the donut requires the honey to be glazed. Maybe the ice cream requires the ice to be shaved. No, that's just a frost pie again. Okay, This isn't going so well. I can look these up, but I don't wanna figure them out. So berry jam, that's a good lead, and there's also ice cream, like, and definitely potato-related stuff. I've made the poison bomb, I know. Okay, so ice-related stuff, like this is all ice. This is the ice section right here. Shaved ice, honey ice cream. Whoa. Cake, candy, plain tea. Okay, so this is either its own section or more candy. So I should think of what else. Yeah, like this is still bag of flour section, isn't it? Burly berry, spicy berry, hustle berry. Magic seed? I think I have one of those on me. I do. Let's try it. I've tried this already. It makes a mistake. I'm quite sure of it. Not sure enough, though. I'll make that mistake. So this is where my giant bank account is going. All these mistakes. Yeah, okay. I'm pretty sure I tried that before, with the same outcome. Okay. Mystery berry, I feel like, might very well go into something, but it also might very well not. How about Dangerous Bud, Magic Ice? They're found in kind of close proximity to each other, sort of, but not really. This is so gonna be a mistake. Like, what am I even doing? I'm gonna put the Dangerous Bud with something, but I don't know what. Honey drop? Like, Dangerous Bud for sure is an ingredient in more things. But I don't know what. Alright, back here with more stuff. So lots of things I'm gonna try. I believe I have not done squash and ice. That's probably gonna make something. I'm not sure what though. No, nothing. Alright. See, like, I feel like I did most of the stuff that makes sense, but there's just a mode of thinking I'm not doing here. What about spicy and burly berry together? Probably does nothing. It does something. Here we go. That's how you make the berry jam. A thick and spicy jam made from 2 kinds of berries that boosts attack and defense during battle for 2 turns. Neat. Okay, so you can just combine those. That's pretty cool. All right, I discovered one, finally. It was the berry jam that was talked about. I had... Okay, where did that go, actually? Interesting. So we might be out of the bag of flour territory here. Those share burly berry as an ingredient, so this could be anything. So I had an idea about ice cream. Perhaps it is aphid with flour that I don't have. No, not flour, ice. Sorry. Aphid and ice. Feels like it makes sense, right? Maybe? Yeah, there we go. That's ice cream. This creamy treat is so amazing, it's worth risking rain freeze. Alright, we're getting there. Where did that go? Do I know? Ice cream. Okay, so still something in between. Another interesting thing with magic ice. It made nothing with squash, right? Ice cream honey drop. No hint that there's more further stuff to do with ice cream. What do I have on me? I could try a flame rock. It's not going to do anything, though. I tried the mystery berry on its own, and it just made a mistake. So Mega Rush. I can buy this in the termite capital, and it feels like something I might be able to cook somehow. 90% sugar. Since I was going to try the 2 succulent berries together, let's try the 2 succulent berries together. Just in case that somehow does something. Nothing. Alright. Too many succulent berries and you don't even get a platter. Alright. I bought a bag of flour. What was I doing with it? Agaric shroom. Yeah, okay, so this agaric shroom. I don't think I've done this. Feels like I would have, though. Shock candy, I have. Okay, but that also is made with a shock berry, which is a separate thing, I think? Yes. Okay, so they both lead there. Alright. Something else with magic ice. Like what? Something else with danger spot. I tried those two together and they didn't do anything. I feel like this is the mushroom zone. It's probably more to do with mushroom. I did do mushroom and flour. It made mushroom gummies. Where are they? Mushroom gummies, right there. Bag of flour and mushroom. Don't feel like I have anything that's going to do anything right now. I also don't feel like I have any leads right now. Suspicious things. Nutty cake. No, but that's a final product. It's like that's a thing you can cook, but you don't need to cook further with it. It's definitely at least one more. That involves the magic ice, but what else might it involve? A crunchy leaf? I mean, I'll try it, but why would that make any sense? It wouldn't. It doesn't. Why am I even doing this? I don't know. Because I'm low on ideas. It makes something. It might just be plain tea. No! Cold salad! Okay. Didn't feel like it made sense, but that is what it is. May cause brain freeze, 8 HP, okay. Well, cool, so that'll fill in, I know where that will go. Right here, yes. So that's neat. I'm getting somewhere. How many left? 1 by the berry jam. 2, 3, 4 way up in this area. That looks like squash territory to me. Hang on, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, so squash and danger spud look like the ones I need to focus on. Alright, let's get some things that might go with those. Alright, well since the leaf went so well with the ice, let's try it alongside the danger spud. And alongside the squash, too. So nothing from danger spud. I mean, that wouldn't make any sense, right? But with the squash, maybe? Nope! Yeah, this is getting pretty tricky. So, like, danger spuds and squash are the things I need to focus on. I just need to figure out, like, what likely ingredients have I not combined with those that I still need to. Gonna be tricky. Alright, I'm running real low on ideas here, but let's try this. Squash with honey drop. See if it does anything. No. Squash with magic ice. That one makes a lot of sense, right? Maybe? Nope. Squash with mushroom? Yeah, I'm really scraping the bottom of the barrel here. None of these are going to do anything. Alright. Somehow, I've not managed to try cooking a dark cherry on its own, or maybe that just made a mistake. Let's see if that's anything. It does make something. Oh, it's a succulent platter. Okay, I have done that before, and I think I got the same result. Okay. Alright, well, I think I've about reached my own reasonable limit here, so I'm gonna go look up a list. Because that's a thing I can do, and I'm out of ideas, so BRB. Alright, here we go. Got a list in front of me. And I have most of the ingredients on me. I couldn't carry all of them. So, reasonably obvious thing to try. Danger Spud and Danger Shroom. Should have thought of that myself, but somehow I did not. What? Oh wait, but... It looks like a mistake, but it's actually something unique. Danger Dish. Very, very dangerous dish filled with all kinds of toxins. Restores 2 HP, 2 TP, and causes poison for quite a while. Oh, cool. Yeah, so that's useful. That'd be actually great for not... if I wanted to not put on weak stomach. Neat. And, you know, wanted to do poison stuff. Okay, so that's cool. Alright, next up we have Mushroom and Danger Shroom. 2 mushroom types. Again, I should have thought of trying this. I would have gotten to both of those for sure. Mushroom Skewer. Mushroom cooked on a stick. 6 HP, 3 TP. Okay. From here, they start getting a little more obscure, don't they? I wouldn't have thought of... Wait, I don't have any Danger Spuds on me? Uh-oh, something's missing then. Alright, well, I could have theoretically thought of, scientists say it's a bean. Hustleberry looks like a coffee bean. So apparently, Hustleberry in clear water perhaps makes coffee? Hot drink. This boiled drink pays off later. Heals 2 HP, cures status effects, and grants a turn next turn. Okay, cool. What else do I have in here? Right, so 3 tangy berry dishes I actually haven't discovered. I sort of figured I was done with tangy berries because, again, clustering. All the tangy stuff was down here. And this looked nice and filled out. Same for the dark cherries. All the dark cherry stuff is down here. And this looks full. But apparently, there's more. So tangy berry and clear water. Who would have tried this? This is right? Yeah. Tangy juice. Juice made from crushing tangy berries. Restores 8 HP and cures an ally's status effects. Alright, cool. Tangy berry and... Wait, why do I have Aphid Dew on me? Okay, right, so hang on, before I do that. Aphid Dew and Honey Drop apparently go together. Sweet Dew. Incredibly sweet drink will keep you up all night. Restores 9 TP and cures sleep. Huh. That's pretty funny. Okay, how am I doing with stuff? I still have 2 more tangy berries to use. Okay, one goes with a honey drop, one goes with a bag of flour. How on earth have I not done tangy berry bag of flour? I thought I had. Oh, I think I know why I thought I had. Because this is what makes tangy jam, isn't it? No, that's a tangy pie. This pie's citrusy flavor lingers for hours, restores 4 HP to an ally, and recovers 2 TP for 5 turns. Neat. Wow, that's a long one. So, wait, no, it'll be tangy berry and honey drop? Yeah, I haven't done that. This is the tangy jam? A thing I must have just gotten one of once, and forgot that I hadn't cooked it myself. I think that's what happened. Because, like, I looked through the list of stuff that I could make, and saw I still needed 9, but I only had 8 on the list, and had to really look close to figure out that the tangy jam was the one I hadn't done yet. Okay, I need to buy 2 danger spuds, and is that it? Maybe. I think it is. Alright, 2 danger spuds. And that should give me all the recipes. Danger spud. Danger spud. Alright, let's finish this. I'm pretty satisfied with how close I got on my own. I remember saying there was no way I was ever going to fill out the recipe list just experimenting on my own. So I don't have the patience to try, you know, every item in the game with every other item. And some of these feel like a little bit of a stretch. Some of the things I tried that didn't work felt like less of a stretch. I don't know when I would have ever thought to try this. Spicy fries! Okay, so you can actually make the spicy fries. Then again, if I had ever thought about that name in the context of something I could have maybe cooked, then I would have tried this right away. And then since I tried that, I would have tried this other combination. So now I could have gotten here. But I didn't. Burly Chips. Chips with a dash of Burlyberry. Restores 5 HP and boosts an ally's defense for 2 turns. Okay, so that should be all right. Achievement unlocked. 1 achievement or 2? That's staying up there for a while. Achievement unlocked. It is 2, so the complete the game is... Our job's done. Complete the game. It was. I had to get all the recipes. Okay, that's what it was. And Cooking Maestro. Find all recipes. Recipe book. All full. Look at that. Okay, so I completed the game. Wow, I did it. And except for that one fight with Mothava and Zasp, the entire time, and I guess one moment in the trial cave the first time I tried it. That doesn't count because I did it again with it on. The entire time I kept these on. I'm so happy that these were available as a challenge to me. Oh boy, okay, so, am I doing wrap-up? I have some menu codes. Let's try them. Let me give my thoughts on, like, this playthrough first. And I need to organize. Give me a second. Alright, let's wrap this up where it all began. So, I'm not, like, incredibly organized with this, but I've been keeping some notes about what I think of this game as I went along with it. So, I feel like this whole game almost shouldn't exist. Like, how... The audacity of making something of this scope with a tiny indie team almost never works. It just feels like a miracle that this came through the way that it did. It's a full-scale RPG, fully realized in every way that it needs to be. It drew strong inspiration from an existing product, but that's totally fine. Everybody does that. There's you know, nothing original under the sun, or whatever that saying is. This, you know, maybe borrows a little more heavily than a typical game would, but that's totally fine. It was fertile ground for further ideas, and this just takes the Paper Mario formula and expands on it in so many ways. It's not just derivative, it's evolutionary, it's its own thing, and I love it. And, like, as much as I say, it takes some audacity and some incredible luck to try to make something like this and actually succeed at it. Maybe I hope this could show, like, more small teams that they could try to make something of this scope. Like, I'd love to play more games in this style, made by the sort of creators whose games I tend to play. I hope this spawns a, you know, other things like it. That would be fantastic. And nothing felt like filler. Everything was so fully realized. All the side quests I did, they all made sense in the world. It felt like there were a lot of them. But they were all... They all had their reason for being. It's so good. So it got me... It took a little bit for me to get used to the flow of playing an RPG like this in the traditional LP format, but I got into a flow with it. I got comfortable with not doing a whole lot in half an hour's worth of time, and that was fine. It was comfortable after a while. This was a long LP, and I'm glad it was this long. I wouldn't mind if it was a bit longer, though at the same time, just like with Opus Magnum, I got to the very end and it's like, okay, that's about enough. It feels like this is ending right around the right time. I wouldn't say I'd be getting tired of it if it went on for another 20 episodes, but it feels like the right time for it to end. So yeah, this is just the perfect length, and I love that it was the way that it was. And I'm really super glad that these 2 medals were given out so early, and they gave me the choice to play the game in the way that I wanted to play it. My experience if these 2 were not available would have been different. And I guess I would say it probably would have been worse. Worse just in the sense of, like, only really great instead of really, really great, you know? Like, these just added that extra little bite to it that Paper Mario itself kind of lacked just a little bit, I felt. So yeah, that was like a slight low point in the formula that this is based on that this game just fixes right away. It just gives you these medals. Here they are if you want to use them. If you want the experience without them, just don't wear them. It's great. It's perfect. So those are my thoughts. Amazing game. One of my favorite games ever, I would say. Don't know where I'd rank it against other things. I don't want to think about that. But just wonderful. Like, huge round of applause for the developers of this. Anyway, so with all that out of the way, let me try this thing. New quest. I want to type in, what is it? More farm. 8 characters. That seems about right. Let's see. Oh, more farm. No. More farm. Confirm. Oh. Okay, so that's applied a modifier. Okay. Mystery. Let's also apply mystery. If they stack, maybe they don't. I don't have any guesses at what more farm could mean. I cannot have any guesses at what mystery could mean. It can mean anything. Luigi. Confirmed. And the thing that clued me in that this is a save file name thing was a tweet from the developers that was about the Switch version of this game, so I don't know if it'll work here. I was also specifically told not to do this. But here I go. So this is outside game knowledge. Push rock might do something. Yeah, so it thinks. Alright, this file is codes. I have applied 4 codes. There may be more. Yes. Will I know right away what I've done? This is going to be awkward. I should have done this in an epilogue. But I don't know what's going to happen. I guess we're looking back at this again real quick. Wasn't always peaceful and prosperous. Okay, let's see if we can get any extra story context from this. This is fine. Young queen visited these lands many moons ago. Daughters. Multiple. Not just Elizant II. Although it might be like a Queen Bee thing where like everybody in the hive is one of her daughters. People are happy. Filled. I mean, yeah, she's an Ant Queen. She has like, you know, hundreds of thousands of daughters, or however many, probably. Unbelievable power. Everlasting sapling. Unending youth and strength to any who ate even one of its leaves. Wasp King didn't eat a leaf, he ate a seed, apparently. A gross, wilted, rotten seed. Entrusted her dream to the princess. Okay, just one, before falling into harder sleep. And part of the point of Elizant II's quest was to bring her mother back, but she changed her mind eventually. Find me the everlasting sapling, you shall know wealth like no other bug ever has. Oh yeah, okay. So we did get money rewards for what we did. So this would be real awkward if I just have to play the game again with a bunch... Oh! Let's see, which thing do I think this is? This is probably mystery? Everyone is Tangerine. No, this is Push Rock. This is Push Rock. This is definitely Push Rock. Okay, so that's what that modifier does. This is Kabu talking. I can tell by the sounds. This is Maki. Mere Legends with Real History. There's V. And you consider my earlier offer. An unproven warrior is not fit to accompany my team. Accompany my team? So, Kabu was asking to join Maki's team here, perhaps? Hardships in the north. Sure. Not the place to cause a scene. V causes a scene when talking to Edel. Edel thinks she's a child. Okay, I kind of want to cancel push rock because now I'm having trouble keeping track of who's what. Like, I'm Tangerine, that's cool. It'll be lower your voices, what's the matter? What was the last one I applied? The last one was, oh, she got a patch in her thing, so the celebrating animation only exists with the, Right. Duo of Explorers, I'm worth like 4 Bs, okay. She says happily this time. I'm wondering if you can only apply one at a time. Like, one is obvious, the others perhaps are not. Royal Blade Maki. We are still, I bet I know more stuff than you do. We are still Tangerine. That's pretty good. That's how Tangerine B attacks. You did it too early. The animation could have sunk up. Okay, and the text box does ends at just the right time. Anyway. Alright. Well, I'm gonna go through this a little bit and see if I see anything else. Maybe, no, here's what I'm gonna do. Oh, that's Tornado Toss, right, okay. Gonna use a Kabu skill too. I could taunt, I'm not going to. I just want to get out of this little cutscene. Oh, well, I could have defended, whatever. And see if More Farm or the other one might be Mystery. And Ruigi might be obvious enough. Okay, yeah, well, so timing is kind of messy there. So just go with the blade, you pass. So Edel's the one who grants the explorer's permits, so he's important. Here comes Kina. I can tell by the sound, but that's all I can tell. Alright. Can I get control, please? What do you want, Edel? I do. Hoping you find the ancient artifact. Good luck out there. Okay, great. Okay, so this is... Ha! It's so good. So that's push rock. Let's assume it's one at a time. I'm going to return to main menu and enter a different one. Oh, that didn't... Oh, of course, because I didn't make a save. Okay, so let's try Luigi. Why did I do this? That's so far away. Will I see a difference right away? Can I skip this? It's gotta be away. Okay, so with Luigi active, player sprites are normal. I might have had all of those back then and I just couldn't tell. Alright, well, anyway, those are game modifiers of some sort. It might take me some time to figure out what exactly they do, and it might not even be conclusive when I do. But that gives a little taste of that. Okay, well, if I want to do a replay at some point, I can try those codes and see if I can figure out what they might do. Like Mystery especially, how would I ever figure out what Mystery does? I mean, I'm sure it'd be clear somehow, but yeah, okay. So those will be like replay things. All right, I should have done this as an epilogue because now I've made the ending all awkward, but this is what happened. All right, so I guess that wraps this up. I'll see you again for another game.